Sauté requires high heat and only a small amount of fat, so it's a great lower calorie option for cooking protein. The high heat cooks the meat quickly, and the small amount of fat adds flavor, color, and helps keep it from sticking. If the heat is too low, you won't get the desired color and texture. If there's too much fat, we end up with shallow frying, which is not the goal. The protein also needs to be the right size to cook properly. This can be achieved by cutting the product down or pounding it to an even thickness. We want the interior of our meat cooked, but we do not want to overcook the rest of it. First, place the sauté pan over moderate heat. While the pan is heating, season the pork chop and lightly coat it with flour, shaking off the excess. Add enough oil to the pan to thinly coat the bottom. Once you begin to see wisps of smoke, it's time to add the pork chop. Place the protein inside, starting with the edge closest to you. Lay the pork away from you in the pan. This prevents any oil from splashing towards your hand. Sauté over moderate heat until the pork is browned on one side. The heat may need to be adjusted during this process so it doesn't burn. Once you have the desired color on one side, turn it over and repeat the process on the other side. Once you have the desired color on both sides, remove and let the pork chop rest. From here, we're going to make our pan sauce. Pan sauces are a great way to add moisture and additional flavor to the dish. Using the same pan we just pulled the pork out of, add a small amount of diced shallots just to saute for a moment. Next, we use a small amount of white wine or stock to deglaze the pan. Once the wine reduces to au sec or almost dry, we'll add in the stock. Reduce that to sauce consistency. The residual flour from the pork will also help thicken our sauce. When you reach sauce consistency, remove from the heat and add cold butter and swirl in the pan until the butter is incorporated. Add the cold butter to the pan while it's off the heat so your butter doesn't get too hot and break or separate. Once you have the butter incorporated into your sauce, you can add your pork chop back into the pan. From here, we'll taste, season, and adjust as necessary. The thickness of the protein, temperature control, oil, and cook time all work together to produce our final sautéed product. A chef needs to keep a close eye on every single one of them to achieve a successful sauté. This technique is fast, efficient, and can produce a wide variety of dishes when combined with various sauces, vegetables, starches, and garnishes.